I don't want to answer that question again.
No, like, you know. So you're saying what's happening? What your life?
Yeah. I said I was looking at someone's status where they're like, whatever is happening in your life right now is your fault. And then,
People are fucked up. That's not true.
but it hit me hard.
Yeah, but like not all the time, because it's not like we bring out problems in our lives. Okay, I hope that's what people are not doing.
Yeah.
You don't go out there and seek problems to.
But we have potential to make it better, I guess.
No, true.
Because you know why it hit me hard?
Mm-mm.
I think I told you I'm writing 2 tests today.
Ah, alright.
And I've known this for the longest.
Ah,
But I'm under pressure today, so I was just
see,
like,
I
you
see.
know,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, in this situation, you did this to yourself. eh?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been in a pretty good mood. I've been feeling vibey and dancey.
Yeah.
Someone actually asked me, like, doesn't make sense. Like,
Mhm.
you know.
No, you should feel that way. I feel like you're gonna resonate the energy into your paper. Okay, that's my belief. Whenever you feel good and stuff like that, you resonate. So yeah, I'll probably like, you know, it'll work in your favor. Who knows?
I feel it's like just a sign that it's actually real bad. The fact that she's so calm. I think I'm hitting on something.
Oh well, we'll just see. So yeah, man, like you brought up a crazy, I guess, great topic.
A crazy topic.
No, it's great. It's crazy. It's great. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all these
yeah.
things. Yeah.
Just
you
about
know,
mistakes
Mhm.
and learning from the mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
And why sometimes it's actually hard for us to learn from.
Mm-hmm. Why would you think it may be hard for people to learn from their mistakes?
I don't understand. Like, probably. Well, why would I even say that? But I guess it's got to do with programming in your
Mhm.
mind.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you are in denial of that mistake,
Mm-hmm.
whether you don't see yourself at fault
Mhm.
for what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Basically that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because yeah, most of the time it could be that you know you wanna learn from your mistake, but you don't have the courage to actually do it. Because sometimes learning from your mistakes means a lot. You know, it means sacrificing a lot of things, and you have to be. How can I put it? You have to be so willing to sacrifice a lot. You know, even if it means that you have to sacrifice whatever it is that you may thought that it was a mistake, you know, or stop doing certain things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Because learning from mistakes is like it's such an important thing. You know, it's such an important thing because if you don't learn from your mistakes, 9 times out of 10 you don't grow. You
Yeah.
never grow. You know, you're just gonna
True that.
stay. You're just gonna stay wherever you are. You're still gonna repeat the same things,
Yeah.
and then you're still gonna have your life going backwards instead of it going forward
Yeah.
because you're not, you know, learning.
Yeah.
Mm. 'Cause-
Exactly what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I actually looked at that phrase of learning from mistakes, something I questioned myself was why a lot of society actually refuses
Mhm.
to learn from mistakes or rather skips such things. And, you know, just thinking about the implications of not learning from mistakes,
Mhm.
why would you not want to do that type of thing?
It's a courageous thing.
You
It's a
think it's
diff-
got to do with,
Yeah, courage. It's
in
very.
what sense?
It's,
Like,
you know, you have to have a lot of courage to admit
that
your
you were
mistake.
wrong?
Yeah, and then be
Okay.
like, I'm learning. I'm willing to learn from it. Also, it's a hard thing. You know, it's a difficult thing to do because, like I said, you have to sacrifice a lot of things
Yeah.
for it to happen. So you can't just say, I'm learning from my mistakes, but then you're still doing the same things, or you still hang out with the same people.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Yeah.
And then there's also that thing of learning from other people's mistakes, where
Of course.
preventing yourself from actually
course.
making that
Of
mistake.
course. I feel like that's how my life has always been drawn that way.
That's
lot of-
actually
a
why
lot-
I brought that up.
A lot of things I learned because not that I went through the shit, you know, but I've seen people who actually go
Go
through
through
things
that?
and then it's like I don't want to be that person. I am sorry, but I'm not gonna be that person. And all there is to actually prevent that, it's like, yeah. And I'm one person who's very inquisitive. I tend to ask people why they did whatever they did, and then I just speak with them. You know, through speaking with them, I actually learn a lot, because it's like, especially if I could talk to them, and then it's like, oh, okay, so this is where you were, why you did this, and stuff like that. And then it's like, oh, okay, at least me, even if maybe it might happen to me, but at least now I know to not enforce it, type of thing. Yeah.
So basically, like mistakes is also a thing of knowledge and ignorance.
Very.
Type of.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially knowledge. Especially knowledge. It has to do with a lot of knowledge aspects of it, you know, because if you ignorant, which I know other people are, they're ignorant to what's happening to the people around them because it's not them, right? 9 times out of 10, whenever whatever that has happened happens to them now, it's like, this thing actually happened, and then now you wanna now go back and speak with those people, but the damage has been done already. You understand? So
Yeah.
sometimes it's always great to just prevent. Like they always say,
Exactly.
prevention is better than cure. So
And most definitely. Like you're going through stuff and having to learn it. There's this beauty in that process, of course, because you come out so much stronger. Obviously, you know how to maneuver it, how to. Damn, is that my phone?
yeah.
How to maneuver it and stuff like that. But just being able to avoid it completely from the beginning.
What would be the best mistakes? Okay, the best mistake you've ever learned from. I guess just even looking at other people. Maybe it doesn't necessarily have to. Okay, let's put it like this: 2 things. You know, your personal, and then the one that you've seen happen, and you're like, what are they?
Okay, let's skip my personal for now. Yeah, there's a lot happening in my brain. I can't tap into that. But people around, maybe living a fast-paced life. That has taught me a lot. I've seen a lot of people around me.
Yeah.
I'm probably talking about this because I'm a student and I'm at that stage where, you know, you leave school, you're trying to find a life for yourself. And they're just people who are too quick to want to get things. And this develops into greed, and where you just now have no control of the things around you, and the kind of damage that can cause when you watch how these people easily lose everything because they gained it too quickly, or just not value certain things. That's definitely something that I will take forward as to, you know, letting time take its course.
Yeah.
Being patient about things, not being greedy about things.
Okay.
Basically that.
Okay.
How about you?
For me, that's actually dope. For me, I guess, just looking at a lot of people's lives, I've learned to, it's like, watch your habits. Like, really, really pay attention to your habits. Watch how you move, watch your habits. Because your habits normally determine how you move. So, for me, it's always been like, just watch your habits. Because if you don't, they make you, right? That's why sometimes you hear people like say, I'm taking this thing, which maybe like it's let's say for instance a drug, right? And then they're like, I wanted at first when I took it, it was because of I wanted to just feel good. Now I take it because I'm very dependent on it, and my life is like, without it, I don't feel as humanly as possible, and obviously it brings about. So it's like that in itself was a habit that a person adapted to, you know. So I feel like habits are such important things in people's lives that I've learned just looking at
It's
other
very
people.
hard to let go of habits, so
Yeah.
you got to be very careful
Or even
what it
even
is you're committing to.
let's say you haven't even adapted any of certain things that you see, but you know the possibility of you adapting to those habits, right?
Yeah.
So now it's just being aware that if something has to do around those things, then you move away,
Stay away
you
from
move
those
away
things, yeah.
real quick, like
Yeah.
real quick, and even just like your daily.
Especially if you know you're a person who's easily
Yeah, of course,
enticed by
course.
some of these things.
of course, because it's gonna get you maybe someday, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess something that I've also learned, not actually from people's mistakes, but just as a defense mechanism, is like not letting like threat determine when you actually stop doing something. For instance, I'm gonna use your same drug thing. You know, like when you see the consequences of, or maybe you see someone who's now at their wit ends after using drugs. You know, they've lost everything, they've lost their livelihood. That shouldn't be, of course, that's a factor that obviously influences that, yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. But I think it shouldn't take you to that particular point for you to understand that something is dangerous for you, or to understand that a lifestyle is dangerous for you.
You know, the thing about a human brain or a human body or whatever, but I'd refer to human brain because that's what helps us think. A human brain normally acts when the damage is done, or it acts by agency. You know, like when something is urgent or when the damage has happened, then now people are woke. You know how people tend to say, nah, it doesn't kill me, so I'm cool. And then when they now see that it's actually killing them, that's when they're like, shit, no ways, right?
Don't you think we need to stay woke?
Yeah, we have to. That's what I was saying. Like,
Not
watch your
now
habits.
woke,
Just watch your
but
habits.
actually
because,
be alert
yeah,
all the time.
because when you're aware of your habits, you're very like cautious of whatever that's happening. You actually see danger even before it becomes dangerous. You know, you just see it and you're like, whoa. And even if it's something that could take 5 years for it to be dangerous, you see it from where you stand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like it's sad. It's a sad thing that our brains act by agency and danger. You know,
But I think we
then
have
that's
control over
No,
our
of course
brains.
we do. Well,
I think it's a
obviously
sad
we do.
thing, not that our brain acts over urgency, but that we let it get to that point.
Yeah, people do. Of course, you control your own brain or your own mind. At the end of the day, it's all up to you. You can't say no. My brain told me to do that. No, fuck no.
Yeah.
It's you. You did that, right? So, we choose. We have choices in lives, you know. So that's why I was saying, like the whole habit thing. You choose your habits. You choose the life. Your habits actually determine the life you want to live. So you choose all of those things. And at the end, you can't say. You can't always say. You can't always find
things.
or even find someone or some things to blame. So, you know, that's not how life
Yeah.
works. Because at the end of the day, when your life is fucked up, it's your life. No matter how much people you blame or things you blame, it's
Yeah.
your life,
Yeah.
and you have to pick
You
it
have
up.
control over
Yeah.
your own life.
Yeah.
I guess the reason why I mentioned that, not that I'm actually living that life, but it's something that I think I would like to reach at, a point that I think I'd like to reach at, just to be,
Woke
to stay woke
all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Because for instance, I mean, I try and ask myself, why do I, develop some harmful habits? And
Like
until
what?
today, okay, I'm not going to go so deep into
No, just one. Maybe
maybe today, like not studying kind of thing.
Okay.
This is something that has happened since first year. Yes, I know what are the implications of not doing it. Yes, I know what my goal is. Yes, I know I want to do honors or something like that, and I'm probably jeopardizing and all of these things, but I still repeat that mistake. So I'm just trying to, you know, actually dive into the human brain, even though I'm not that scientist, and understand, you know, why do we get to that point where, oh shit, I actually failed, and then
But
it
you see, now it goes back to that, what I was saying to you earlier, that it's crazy how people choose to act through agency and danger. I mean, when something is dangerous, you know, it's weird. It's a weird thing to even do. And you see in your case how you saying what you say. I think in your case it's more of you don't. I think it's always this thing of you have time. You know, in your head you tell yourself I have time, and at the end of the day, until that time is reached, I still have time. You know, and I guess that's what makes you act the way you act. The fact that you still have a chance, because a lot of people, 9 times out of 10, whenever something happens, they always said, I thought I had time,
Yeah.
but I actually never had time.
Yeah.
Because I always say that, you know, mistakes happen because sometimes we think we have time and we actually don't have time. Could be that.
It could be. It makes perfect sense.
Because honestly, think about if we didn't have time. Think about if our life was not.
If there were no deadlines.
Exactly. Was our life was not, you know,
Programmed in a certain way.
Yeah, you know, like,
Different
you know, let's
routines.
just take our lives as moments and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know, and then they're like, can you do this now? Yes, I can. Why not do it now? You know, you can do it now. So now it's like, just do it, and then you just do it, and you don't have to think, but if I do it now, you know, it's like, just do it, because you can do it, and then life would be perfect, because I guess moments would just control us and say, yo, just do it now, because you can do it, just do it. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I see where you're heading to.
Yeah.
And makes perfect sense. It really does.
Yeah.
I guess so. There's just like different aspects to it that all need a focus on and all need concentration on in order to like achieve the end goal.
Because think about it too. I feel like here's the thing: when you're looking at learning from your mistakes, right?
The way you say it.
No, because I just thought of it now.
Yeah.
You have to focus on the source. Because you can focus on other things, right? You can focus on other things like, oh yeah, but like if I stop this and stop that. But if it's not the source, nothing is gonna happen. Because it's like take a plant. You cut the surface of it. You don't take out the roots. It's still gonna grow. Still gonna grow. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but it's still gonna grow. Mm-hmm. So if you take a look at the source, and you actually find what's the source, then you're like, damn, okay, here's my problem. This is where this actually began. This is where I am wrong. This is what I need to work on. And if you make it a point that you work on that as a person, then everything will be perfectly fine. Everything will be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Because obviously, if you don't look to the root, like you said, you still need something to nurture right there. And that's where you find mistakes happening again, people not learning from stuff.
Of course. So with any, if a person has to learn from their mistakes, if they don't look at the source, if they avoid looking at the source, then believe you me, that shit is still gonna happen again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like in my life, let me just take my life. I've always looked at the source of things. you know, I know a lot of people just look at the surface level of things, but I look at the source of things. That's why I've always just tried to be deeper than just the surface level, because I feel like things
The surface
originate,
level
you
is,
know, they
yeah.
originate from something, and the surface level is just the advices people
Yeah.
can give you. But at the end of the day, you know what's up.
And the
You
surface
know
level
what's up.
can give you kind of like a blurry vision.
Of course,
If you
of course,
focus on that.
of course.
That's when you don't have all your facts correct, the knowledge
Yeah.
correct,
Yeah.
and that's when you're likely to actually even implement the wrong solution to that specific mistake.
Yeah, because that's always the case. You know, if you don't focus on the actual source, nothing, and I mean nothing, you know, positive is gonna come out or better. You know, it's like that's why I said earlier that you always live a backward life. And the crazy thing is, it's always just this thing of, but I wish, you know, if there's one thing in my life I've learned to always avoid, actually, right, was not living a life of I wish.
Yeah. Or life is just talk.
Life of?
Just talk. While I'm saying for myself,
Yeah.
I really, when I put word to a statement, I really need action to be involved with that word.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't want to be saying something that is vague, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, or I wish this,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just left hanging with
Mhm.
that wish word.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Something.
Yeah. You know, and normally you look at people who are grown, you know, people who are like 50, and then they live a life where they're like, I wish I did that. My belief is, no matter what, right, don't look at, you know, your life as a mistake, in the sense of maybe you say you wish you didn't try. At the end of the day, the fact that you tried, that's perfect, even if it didn't go your way, you know, because you will learn from that specific incident, and you say, oh, okay, perfect, but at least I did something about it. I did something about it, and that is perfectly fine with me. Because 9 times out of 10, or maybe I don't know, like, it depends on your life, but like, you know, or 5 times out of 10, things don't go our way, or the way we want, the perfect plan that we think we have. You know, there's always another plan that is
Always
that
a
the
long
universe,
obstacle
that
course.
the universe is gonna make you
Or
take.
it could be a better option at the same
Of course,
time.
it
Yeah.
is. It is, because it's leading you somewhere.
In fact, both options are better options probably.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always believed in the fact that if something is easy, fine, it's easy. It was meant to be all of that. But even if it's hard, even if it has all these turns, maybe you needed to learn something out of all those turns, because there's something else in the future that learning would be able to help you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So ultimately, even though it's hard to see it like that, especially when you're in that situation, then you'll be like, fuck, why do I need to go through all of that?
Yeah.
But I see that when you're out of that situation, that's when you actually see the beauty of it.
Yeah. Because you're out of it now.
But just the fact that, you know, you're like,
Yeah.
if I didn't go through that, or if I didn't learn that, then I never would have known.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And it takes a level of maturity to actually
accept
that.
Yeah. Of course. Now, like, I think we pretty much, you know, did the
Murdered
most,
this
yeah.
topic,
Yeah, we like
dissected it.
Yeah. I guess it brings about firm understanding now, you know, and even both of our parts and stuff like that. Yeah. I guess it's just, at the end of the day, understanding
Yeah.
and learning.
And probably a reminder, because even when you were talking about time and the source, the root, I was thinking like applying it to my own mistakes.
Yeah.
And this is something I do know, but just hearing it again
Yeah.
and putting it into context again,
That
that's just
constant
everything.
reminder.
You know?
Yeah. that always helps. I guess that's why we even do this podcast. You know, so that people that are maybe somehow, I guess, disconnected, they can connect again to their lives and stuff like that. And it's just like spreading the message, and you know. So yeah. And then in the music world, we all saw Sjava, you know, and Carlos.
Right.
Yeah. That was major.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was major. Yeah. I actually wanted to watch the full clip just now, but I was like, nah.
So you
But
haven't seen the full thing?
I
happened?
pretty much saw everything that
Okay.
I do the snippets, so it's just like.
But why didn't you
sometimes
look
I don't.
into the
I
whole
don't.
thing?
I wanted to now, but
Yeah.
I got distracted. I guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't. I guess seeing the snippet is like isn't enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because also he was performing a song that I already know. So
Yeah.
it was just like,
I actually
okay.
wanted to bring that up. That maybe it's a fact that it's a song that's being done.
Yeah.
I don't know what was different about it. It wasn't unplugged, no, but it was raw in terms
course.
of his vocals. Right?
No, he is raw. He's like even the live sessions. I don't know if you saw them. His live sessions from the JR was so good live session.
I don't know.
Check it out. But yeah, he's like a raw person. So
Yeah.
I guess for me it was the choice of the song. I guess maybe that's why I was not hyped. And the fact that also obviously there was teasers everywhere where you even end up seeing everything that you need to see without actually being
Yeah.
aware. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, I
Okay.
saw it. Perfect. You know? I guess if he had picked a different song, there's a song I like on the album.
Okay, which one?
The one with, what is this? He features two artists, the Maskandi artists.
Okay.
Yeah. You know that song?
I do.
Yeah. That's my favorite song on the album.
Okay.
So I guess or even Itlozi, the first one.
Mhm.
Yeah, if that one, he did that one probably.
Yeah.
I feel like this one is just too. It's too over.
Mainstream.
It's too over now. Like at this point.
Overhyped.
Not even overhyped. I just heard it too much. Cause even on Channel O, like it's always playing, and I'm always like on music videos, checking
Yeah.
on new videos.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Probably that.
Yeah.
It's funny I ask you that because I never looked at the full thing either.
But you see from you
But I
seeing
saw,
the clips,
yeah, I know
it's like you already
enough
see.
about it.
Exactly. You saw what you needed to
Yeah.
see. Like all you need is a minute to actually see exactly what you want to see,
Yeah.
and you can actually make your argument from that. It's
I
not
guess
gonna
also because it was a short work of art.
yeah, because
that's
I would have
why.
enjoyed maybe if he did like three
A
songs.
few songs,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
right.
4, 5, 6 songs. I would have
Yeah.
actually enjoyed like how other
Yeah.
artists on Colors
Usually do.
like I would have enjoyed about like 4, 5, 6 songs. I would have been like, okay, I need to download this thing. But like, it's just the song, man. It's the song that I don't even fucks with, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. But that
I
was
kind of
great.
liked it.
That
I
was
did.
great.
I liked the authentic part of it.
hmm
I mean, like you said, that's who he is. But yeah.
But that was great though. Him making it to college, man. Like that was fucking great. Yeah.
That's an achievement.
It actually-
like he's been doing.
It actually, it
Right.
actually suits his style. Cause I love Sjava, man. Like he's a great artist.
Yeah,
you know,
he
he's
is.
a great artist.
He is.
So him actually being there. Actually, now that we're talking about this, I had a thought.
Okay.
What do you think of being chosen? You know, like I have this saying that flowers don't pick themselves. Like flowers are chosen. They don't pick themselves.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the accomplishments Sjava
Has been
doing?
achieving. Yeah.
But it's so ignored. It's so not seen. If you get what I'm
think so?
saying. Yeah, because why I'm saying this point is because think about now if AKA did the same. If he accomplished the same achievements,
The
it
hype.
brings about, even besides the hype, just of course the hype is gonna be there, but and because of his fans, right? Sjava has fans too, and they hype him up as well. But just that person specifically, it's like whatever the accomplishment, it brings about a different sense of feel to it. If you get what I'm saying, because it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's something like just about certain people that are just chosen.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and I feel like in this instance, if we're speaking about South Africa, right, AKA is like a chosen,
One.
chosen one, you know, because when certain things happen, the feel of it, it's more than just AKA, it's more of the country, it's more of the people of South Africa. But with him, Sjava, it's like, I don't know, man, like, it's just, there's this wall. Yes, it's like it's happening, and of course we see it, but it's like you're not the chosen one though. It's like you don't deserve to be doing that, and I don't obviously like
in a
that's
bad way. I get what
Yeah.
you're saying, definitely. I always also have this notion where you cannot battle with the chosen one. You cannot
You
like
get what I'm saying?
tackle a chosen one.
like, you get what I'm
Because
saying?
I feel like they've been nurtured from the beginning.
That's the
be
thing.
that.
Like, it's
So
like
whether
the
it's
universe picked them.
So whether it's his talent, his personality, his
Yeah.
persona, just the fact that we have so much attention on him.
Yeah.
Like, he posts one thing and
There's
you all
something,
just want to,
it's like
you know,
there's
like,
something about the person
yeah.
that whenever that thing, it's like, you know, even just with clothes, a person can wear the same thing. How people see it on you and them, it's two different things. It's two different things, and majority might go with you and say, you make it look better. And
Also
it's
add
like-
confidence to that. Apart from being chosen, confidence. Like, confidence can win the hearts of.
I mean, yeah,
Don't
but
you
like,
think?
no, man. Like, honestly, I just think it's just being chosen, man. Like,
Because there's
just
different
being-
personalities. Like, if we compare
sure.
AKA
For
and
sure.
Sjava.
For sure. Because at the end of the day, people are different, and whoever it is that's being chosen, or that's been selected for whatever that is, they bring about something different. You know, elements that are different to the table. So it's just like individuality is a real thing, and people are different from.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, let's take international. Many people have done what Drake did. Tory is doing what Drake did first when he started in his career. He's doing exactly what he did. And Tory is very talented. He's very talented, probably more talented than Drake.
Yeah.
Music,
Yeah.
perfectly blended. Like, he's like, it's like they took him
like,
and then
yeah.
they made him. But it's like, you're not the one, my guy. You're just not the one. Drake, at the end of the day, when you look at his career, how everything started, and where he is, and where he's going, it's just like, he's a special piece of whatever,
Yeah.
talent, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, it's, because like,
There's
that's
a-
what I'm
there's a
saying.
light
Many
shining
people,
on you.
many people have done what he did.
Yeah.
Many, even more talented people than him. But it kind of just shows it's just more than talent.
Of course. Of course.
It's just more than
Of
talent,
course.
you know?
You can never fight it. You can't.
It's crazy.
It's-
So
yeah,
that's why that
it
was my
really
thought
is.
actually earlier this week
I'm
when I
actually
was like,
thinking about what if you're in the other side, you know, like you Tory, and you know you've got
yeah, you know.
every single
And
damn
even
thing.
him, even Tory, like he knows. That's why he went at Drake.
But
Like he
you're
wanted
not
to
there.
show that I'm better than you, bro.
But how do you contemplate that in your mind?
It's just this
And
thing
how
of
do you tell
know.
yourself, I need to be there, I've got the capabilities, but why am I not there?
You see, that's the thing. It's like that, but you always have these things. Just it's like they deflecting what you're doing. It's like they deflecting what you're doing and stuff like that. It's like whatever you're doing, it's just being deflected. You know, because
Yeah.
Tory is better. Is a better artist than
Yeah.
Drake. He
Yeah.
is, undeniably so.
Yeah.
But are you the one, my guy?
Nah.
Nah.
That's a tough one,
Yeah.
right? That's a tough one.
So yeah, that was one
But
of
I
my.
feel most individuals have that something that the one in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's always those standouts, of course.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
always
because
those.
I'm just focusing just on that standout, special. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
accomplishments and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh well. Unfortunately, we need to wrap this one up kind of
Yeah.
short, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a good one, though.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was.
Even though we wanted to speak more, but
Yeah.
it's so good.
Wanted to tell you about how I'm the one. But anyway. This
All
so.
good.